For decades, Goldie Hawn has been one of Hollywood's most recognizable faces. Her laughter, warmth, and playful personality brought joy to millions of people around the world. Many fans first saw her as the cheerful blonde performer who could light up any room, but behind that famous smile was a woman who worked hard to overcome doubt, rejection, and the pressure of being underestimated. Goldie's journey was never as simple as the image people saw on screen. It was a story of determination, self-discovery, and proving that a person can become far more than what others expect. Long before she became an Oscar-winning actress, she was a young dancer searching for her place in the world, facing criticism, and wondering whether she would ever be taken seriously. Her story is not only about fame and success, but about finding confidence, building a meaningful life, and staying true to herself. A childhood built around discipline and dreams. Goldie Hawn was born in Washington, D.C., and grew up in a family surrounded by music and creativity. Her father was a musician, and her mother encouraged her to explore the arts from an early age. When Goldie was just a child, she began studying ballet, and dance quickly became an important part of her identity. The studio taught her discipline, dedication, and the value of hard work, but it also introduced her to the pressures of perfection. Like many young performers, Goldie learned that the world of entertainment could be both inspiring and demanding. She often compared herself to others and questioned whether she was talented enough. Those early experiences shaped her understanding of confidence and resilience. Instead of giving up when things became difficult, she continued pushing forward. The lessons she learned during those years would later help her navigate the challenges of Hollywood, where talent alone was not always enough. Finding her place after rejection. As a young woman, Goldie dreamed of becoming a professional dancer. She performed in theater productions and worked to build experience, but success did not come easily. She discovered that the entertainment industry often judged performers quickly based on appearance rather than ability. Some people viewed her personality and looks as reasons she would not be taken seriously. Instead of allowing those opinions to define her, Goldie kept searching for opportunities. During this period, she worked different jobs and accepted roles that helped her gain experience. One of those opportunities was dancing in clubs, a chapter of her life that she later viewed as a learning experience. Although it was not the glamorous career she imagined, it helped her develop confidence, stage presence, and the ability to connect with an audience. Goldie learned how to embrace the qualities others underestimated and turn them into strengths. The breakthrough that changed everything. Goldie's life changed when she joined the television comedy series Laugh-In the late 1960s. The show became extremely popular, and audiences quickly connected with her joyful personality and natural comedic timing. However, fame also created a new challenge. Many people began seeing her only as the cheerful blonde character she played on television. They underestimated her intelligence and acting ability, assuming her success came only from her appearance and personality. Behind the scenes, Goldie was studying the craft of comedy and learning from the talented performers around her. She understood that making people laugh required skill, timing, and emotional awareness. While audiences saw a carefree entertainer, Goldie was quietly developing herself as a serious performer. She knew she had more to offer, and she was determined to prove it. From comedy star to Oscar winner, Goldie's opportunity to show her dramatic abilities came with the 1969 film Cactus Flower. Many people expected her to simply repeat the same cheerful personality that made her famous, but she surprised audiences and critics with a more layered performance. Her role showed that she was capable of bringing emotion, depth, and sincerity to the screen. In 1970, Goldie won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her performance, becoming one of Hollywood's most celebrated new talents. The award was a powerful moment because it challenged the assumptions people had made about her. The woman many had dismissed as simply a funny blonde had proven that she was a skilled actress. But winning an Oscar did not completely change Hollywood's expectations. Goldie still had to fight against being placed into limited roles. Instead of accepting those limitations, she continued making choices that allowed her creativity to grow, building her own path in Hollywood. Throughout her career, Goldie Hawn became more than just an actress. She became a producer and took control of the kinds of stories she wanted to tell. One of her biggest successes came with Private Benjamin in 1980, a film she starred in and helped bring to life. The movie became a major hit and showed that Goldie understood audiences as well as anyone in the industry. She continued appearing in successful films, including comedies and dramas that highlighted her range. Over time, she became known not only for her humor but also for her ability to portray strong, relatable characters. Goldie proved that longevity in Hollywood required more than popularity. It required adaptability, confidence, and the willingness to take risks, love, family, and personal growth. While Goldie's professional life was filled with achievements, her personal journey also shaped who she became. She experienced difficult moments in relationships and learned important lessons about love, trust, and family. After her marriages ended, she focused on creating a stable and loving environment for her children. Her relationship with actor Kurt Russell became one of Hollywood's most admired partnerships. The two built a life together based on respect, friendship, and commitment, without feeling pressured to follow traditional expectations. Kurt became an important figure in the lives of Goldie's children, and their family grew through love and support. Their decades-long relationship showed that lasting connections are built through understanding, patience, and choosing each other every day. A new purpose, beyond acting. As Goldie grew older, she began focusing on a different kind of success. She became passionate about helping children understand emotions, confidence, and mental well-being. Through her foundation and educational programs, she worked to support children by teaching skills that encourage awareness, kindness, and emotional strength. This mission was deeply personal because Goldie understood what it felt like to struggle with self-doubt and pressure. She wanted young people to know that difficult emotions are a normal part of life and that they can learn healthy ways to handle challenges. For Goldie, this work became one of her greatest achievements because it allowed her to turn personal experiences into something meaningful for others. Goldie Hawn's lasting legacy. Today, Goldie Hawn's legacy extends far beyond her movies. She is remembered as an actress who brought happiness to audiences, but also as a woman who refused to be limited by other people's opinions. Her story is about transformation. She went from a young dancer searching for acceptance to an award-winning performer, producer, mother, and advocate. She showed that being underestimated does not have to be a weakness. Sometimes it can become the motivation to work harder and discover your true potential. Goldie's greatest achievement may not be the awards she won or the films she made, but the life she created beyond the spotlight. She built a career on her own terms, found lasting love, raised a family, and dedicated herself to helping others. Her journey reminds us that success is not only about recognition, it is about becoming comfortable with who you are and using your experiences to make a positive difference.